Woman Up, Nice Girls Finish Last came from my passion to help other women who are suffering from this need to be accepted. Women who are suffering from the disease to please. Growing up, I experienced a lot of trauma and a lot of pain. And that pain and that trauma went unaddressed. And as I became older, I remember when I was around 17, 18 years old, a woman referred to me as damaged goods. She said I was damaged goods, and she wouldn't allow me to date her son. It was in that moment, to me, which was very devastating, for someone to refer to me as damaged goods, trying my best to prove to everybody that I was not damaged. I believed in a way. I believed what she told me. I believed that I wasn't enough. If I wasn't enough for her son, then I wasn't enough for anyone. So I set out on this journey to prove her wrong, but in all the wrong ways. I masked my pain with a smile. You could always find me smiling, but I cried many a night. I developed this need to be accepted. I would actually say that was an obsession. I developed this obsession with being accepted and this obsession with being needed, because I felt like I was truly not worthy. I felt unworthy. The more I allowed my feelings of inadequacy to grow and not address the pain that was fueling my disease to please, the worse I got. I attracted and was a magnet for some very toxic relationships. I'm telling you, and the pain from those relationships, teamed with the pain from the trauma in my childhood, caused me to hang my head. I suffered with low self-esteem for over 40 years. And my accomplishments didn't mean anything to me. As I began to grow and on my journey to heal, I found so many broken women. And I'm talking about broken women. See, I found out that brokenness doesn't always show up in your lifestyle, or shall I say in your accomplishments. I have accomplished some great things, and because I would allow the torment, I wouldn't resolve the torment in my mind, I felt unworthy. I've met so many women of every income bracket, every education level, who suffered from this disease to please everyone, and they were doers, but they really didn't feel like they were worthy. I realized that I was not the only person. I thought that low self-esteem only showed up for women of a certain income level. For some reason, for a long time. And so I was like, well, I gotta go to college, I gotta do this, just to feel good about me. When the truth of the matter was, I just needed to heal. I needed to heal. I needed to go get help. Me not valuing me caused me to abandon myself, my health. I suffered in so many areas of my life with a smile, with a fake smile. It wasn't until one day I came face to face with death on my deathbed that I realized I hadn't even begun to live yet. I promised God that if He would award me a new opportunity and a new chance, that I would woman up and address the pain of my past so that I can walk in my destiny and fulfill the purpose that God created me for. My goal is to help other women who suffer with this disease to please. Other women who have experienced trauma. May it be sexual abuse. May it be the abandonment of their mother or father. May it be neglect. Whatever it is. Maybe you didn't experience it in your childhood, but when you got older, you may have gotten into some type of domestic relationship that caused you to feel unworthy. My goal is to help women who suffer from this disease to please and have an obsession with being needed and accepted, to be free, to walk in total freedom. My book addresses and gets to the bottom, gets to the core and the root of the fruit of your disease to please. On my journey to heal, I was invited to this Break Every Chain conference, and it was there that I met women on every financial, every income level or bracket, who were women who had experienced domestic violence, women who have been stabbed, women who were left for dead, women whose mother sold them for drugs, women who had been abandoned, women who had been raped and sexually abused. And these women were thriving in their lives. They were thriving. And I remember sitting in the aftercare with tears, like, God, I want to be that woman. I just want to be free. And I had already set out on this journey, and I began to take the steps to heal. That conference alone did not do the work, but it was in the steps after the conference, in the aftercare, in the support group, that I began to heal and I began to grow. And one day I looked in the mirror. I looked in the mirror, and I remember seeing myself totally different. I remember seeing this beautiful woman. I didn't even think I was beautiful. Matter of fact, I would take pictures. I would take pictures, and I would hurt when I looked back at the pictures, or I would hurt when I looked in the mirror. So I didn't look in the mirror very often. I did not look in the mirror very often. I didn't know I was beautiful. I didn't know I was beautiful, and I remember looking in the mirror, and I saw beauty. I saw me beautiful for the first time in my life. And I remember going to church, and my pastor, the Break Every Chain conference was hosted by my now pastor. She wasn't my pastor then, but I allowed her to be my mentor. And she said, "You're changing." But then I had went to church, and I was going to these different places where people was watching me, and they would be like, "Oh my God, you are changing." You too can walk in total victory over your past trauma, over your past pain. Listen, Woman Up is designed to help catapult you into a whole different new dimension of living. But you have to be willing to do the work. You have to be willing to put your pride aside and say, I am hurting and I am ready to live. I'm ready to be happy. You don't have to no longer hide behind your degree or hide behind your financial status. You can really be free and walk in true happiness. You are a woman that needs healing. Pick up this book and allow this book to help you get to a place of freedom. You deserve to be free, and you deserve to live the life that God designed for you.